Hello everybody, I am editing this week's video, and as I'm editing I realized that my intro didn't record for some reason, so this is why I'm just plugging this one in here. Don't mind The Office, it's actually kitten proofed at the moment because of this one right here, which we'll get to that at the end of the video. Towards the haul portion, you'll find all about this little one right here. But so as far as the intro goes, I didn't record. But Richard and I ventured to downtown Atlanta. We went to a convention called Ranger Stop. It was a very small Power Rangers convention. He and I aren't really the biggest of Power Ranger fans, but it was a free ticket. Richard won a couple of free passes, so we thought, why not go and check it out, if anything, just for the dealer room. So the first half of this video is going to be us at this convention, and then the back half of the video is just a regular old toy hunt, and we are joined by one of our buddies, which you'll see. So enjoy this week's video. Just go ahead and take a pit stop here at the old TVA as we jump from universe to universe.
Why is it always disorienting to look straight up?
I don't know, man. We are in. TJ's throwing down some fat jams. Let's check out this dealer room. Hey Richard, no lie, that song's gonna be stuck in my head for the rest of the day. Yeah. So, on the way home, we might have to listen to that song again. Man, I like that one. That's a good one. We got some anime t-shirts over here. Oh man, I like that Zero artwork. Yeah. Some fun stuff. Whoa, what do we have here?
It's a chest press stick.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah. You should take it home with you.
Man. That's pretty cool. There's a bunch of woodwork and leather work here at this booth. Turtle. Some Stitch. Do or do not. There is no try. Hey, little guy. Hey, watch out for your finger. He might bite. Look at all the leather work on the Plague Doctor masks. These bracers.
With the rose pattern.
Oh, that's cool. That's fantastic. We got some leather bands here. We got Bad Wolf from Doctor Who. Bestie, I don't know what that's from. I like the music notes. When? That.
There's a leopard print.
Yeah. Some of the fantastic artwork here. Let me get a shot of the card of the artist who does this. Loftus Woodworking. I'm actually going to take one of these. Oh, this is... I like this one. Giant octopus in a pirate ship. It's a pretty nice Batman piece. And some more Stitch. Oh yeah, and the roses painted. There's a Grogu. That's nice. Just a pirate. Pikachu that's made up of mini Pikachus. Hogwarts. And then just random deer. Owl. Splinter and Shredder. And Plague Doctor mask, $100. But man, that's nice quality leather. That's the kind of Plague Doctor mask that I would like too. Oh, there's some etching, some leather work in the. That looks great. So this little mini diorama. Oh look, there's a Batman.
Crime Alley.
There's a little craft box for your Magic the Gathering cards. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't fighting the urge to get back into playing Magic the Gathering.
Jordan, there's a reason they call it card craft.
Listen, I know that. I know that. You know that. And you see what I'm dealing with
yes,
here.
I do.
So
I do.
there's some D&D dice towers, some more artwork. Nice little Gollum nook right here. I'm guessing this is a Narnia? Yeah, C.S. Lewis right up there, yeah. End cap of Marvel Legends. It's a nice 1970s Dazzler. That's an older figure. There's a Taskmaster.
This is pretty good.
Yeah.
Legend.
Hey, I haven't seen that one in a minute.
You got
Cloak and Dagger.
So they're doing a Savage Avengers, which is Conan, Cloak and Dagger, Wolverine.
There you go. Forge. So we got Crimson Dynamo. Is that who this is? No. Yeah. No, Whirlwind. Crimson Dynamo is red.
Yep.
What am I talking about? Man.
This is the new incarnation, but I remember back in the day, there's a cat and it just flattens out.
Yeah.
The raccoon and the cat.
So one of these reissue turtles. Mandalorian, some Doctor Who. Nothing too crazy or new or exciting. Ghostbuster stuff. Yeah, I was about to say some of the older Legacy Power Ranger stuff back. What was it? Bandai had the. Yep. Some of the Lightning Collection stuff. Mortal Kombat. Some Transformers down here. Nothing to... Oh! Assassin's Creed. There's a Connor from Assassin's Creed 3. Wonder what else. You got another one. Horn of Gold, Kinway, and Ezio. The Ezio is the translucent one. Or the Eagle Vision. I wish somebody would do a solid line of Assassin's Creed figures. Like, I know that would think this was McFarlane. No, this is NECA. I know McFarlane did want some for the Victorian England one, Syndicate. But I wish somebody would pick up Assassin's Creed because I would like a Bayek and an Ivor and definitely a Cassandra or an Alexios from Odyssey.
Here's four.
You guys find anything good?
Just looking around, man. Yeah.
Good deal.
Got some wrestling stuff, some AEW stuff. Where's Tony Schiavone when you need him? It's Stu!
The icon.
Some of those WWE, Motu WWE figures. Whoa, and that's the booth that we were just hanging out in, checking out all the cool toys they had. And I got some NECA horror figures back here. Some NECA Ninja Turtle stuff. But look at that Rock Lord on the card.
How beautiful is that to see?
Oh man. I had the money to take it home, I would. Like, I feel like that's such a quirky thing.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just, it's such a very specific figure. But yeah, you don't see it too often. Oh wait, there's stuff behind me. Hold on. Let me scooch in this nook over here. Hey, let's get a little close and personal. Why don't you come over here? Why don't you come over here? We got some jumbo Star Wars figures. These things are giant.
The Jim Giant.
There's Nightmare Before Christmas pieces, the Diamond Select. Yeah.
What's kind of awesome with them is they had giant dioramas. I have
Oh yeah, they do.
both Ghostbuster sets, and one of them is the Tower of Gozer.
Yeah.
So it's like this long and this deep, and then it has the facade of the firehouse with both Ghostbusters 1 and Ghostbusters 2 logos for the firehouse station. And it's sizable.
Yeah. And some graded comic books. That's something I can't get into. I gotta leave. A nice booth of 8-bit art. There's a Sigma Zero. Hey, how's it going?
Good. Do you have any questions for me? Let me know.
Yeah, we'll do. We'll do. Do you have a card?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. If you're interested in any of the
I'm trying to figure out who I saw.
8-bit art here, there's some really cool stuff. I like the Zero, I like the Dragon Zord. I actually really like this Castlevania piece right here. I do kind of dig the Friday. Some Dark Order. There's some great pieces here. There's a Darkwing Duck. Yeah. Misfits. That one's cool. Ah. Oh, there's a bunch of plush over here. What is that?
So this is from a video game where you go into an abandoned toy factory and the toys come to life.
Oh, I've heard of this game. I don't know what it's called.
I forget the name
But-
of it, but it's a survival horror game.
I'm gonna have to look into this game. If you know the name of the game, leave it down below in a comment. There's a Ghostbuster Domo. There's a Domo no ghost symbol.
And
Stay Puft Marshmallow. Look out! He's much more threatening on screen than he is in real life.
hey, he's a sailor. We get him laid. We won't have any problem.
Oh, there's a Slimer.
That is awesome.
There's a random Marvel legend right here.
Is that the heavy
There's a random Beast Machines figure back there. And check out these Clone Trooper shirts. The Good Soldiers Follow Orders. I think that's, can't remember which one that one was. That might be Jesse. But looks like there's an Ahsoka Trooper and the 501st. These are really cool. I like the Ahsoka Trooper shirt a lot. That was my favorite Clone Trooper. If you want to check out this booth's website, go ahead and hit pause and scan that QR code. They have a whole bunch of really cool pins over here as well. Man, look at this. Look at the Ahsoka Outer Rim merch. Okay, so hard cut. It is much later than it was. We really didn't see much at the convention earlier today, so I didn't really film too much of it. I didn't pick up anything. Actually, I picked up something for my wife. She got a Squishmallow from the Power Rangers convention. But Richard, you didn't get anything. We met up with Rob.
Hi, I came through your back seat door.
My what? Wait a minute. Phrasing. But no, now that Rob's joined the group, we're gonna go on a good old-fashioned toy hunt. Woo! So I am looking for the new Black Series Archive Wave with Palpatine and Dengar in the series. And that Studio Series 86 sludge from the Transformers line is dropping, and that's something that I've got my eye on. So that's what I'm looking for. Richard, what are you looking for?
Just sludge.
Sludge? Just sludge?
I'm not sure if it's out yet, but I'll take a peek. I've seen some places have him, but the Death of the Family Joker.
Oh, yeah. I saw that the Joker Dragon was hitting the shelf. So,
Right up, not too far behind it.
yeah. All right, well, let's go toy hunting. Hold on a second. This is the first time I have seen this on a peg in a store, and I own 4 of these. And you know what? I would buy it, but I'm not, you know, I'm gonna let the next guy get that one. But his Darth Revan looks pretty cool. I'm probably gonna pass on it. I'm not.
Pretty solid figure.
Yeah, let's see, Princess Leia's, but first time seeing one of these in the store. But I don't need them now.
That's my first time seeing it.
No, well, you better get it.
Yeah.
You better get it.
I got mine.
So-
I got mine same as yours as other means.
Right. Oh, look at that. Love and Thunder Thor. I think that's the only one, though. We got some Doctor Strange from the old multiverse. Oh, Madness. I think these were hitting clearance pretty hard at Targets recently, so I don't need one. Even though if I found that on clearance, I'd probably pick that up. Let's see, Transformers. We got a Galvatron, Bulkhead. Let me see these. Nope. Nope. Uh-oh. Some older 86 series. Got some cups and some blurs. Let's see, we got sweep. I'll wait till those. I don't need the sweep, but if clearance hits that, I might holler at it.
I think that's what a lot of people are waiting on.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of waiting, I'm waiting for that Motor Master. See a lot of video reviews coming out, so hopefully it's not too far behind. But nothing new or exciting for Transformers Legacy. I'm waiting for the Blitzwing to come out as well.
See Jurassic Park anytime soon?
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, Jurassic World.
It's a requirement. My wife is huge into Jurassic Park.
Got a bunch of dinos over here too. I didn't realize, and maybe it's just because this is something I don't collect, but I never realized how much people were into the dinos and the Jurassic Park and World figure lines.
I was in Ohio.
I didn't, yeah.
When I was in Ohio, the Targets and Walmarts we went to, there was none of this.
Really?
Like it's completely cleaned out.
Interesting. But some of these do look pretty cool. Like the articulation on some of these are pretty fun.
I mean, for a $15 figure,
Yeah.
$16 figure, yeah.
Decided to try my hand at fate to see what Muppet minifigures I can get. So far, I haven't had any duplicates.
How long is it gonna take?
We'll see if I just jinxed myself. Alright, walking into this Target. Show us some love, Target. Show us some of those sweet, sweet toys. Nothing too crazy in the world of Transformers. Some Galvies. Some Primes. Let's see. Yeah, nothing.
Well, there's
Meh.
Piranha's head.
Oh, okay. That's the newest thing I've seen in 3 weeks. Which,
Just
meh.
sounds so defeated.
I am. The tears are real. Nothing too new or exciting in Marvel. Blah. Yeah, well, we'll go in the next aisle, see what they've got for Star Wars and Motu. Oh, Star Wars end cap.
At least there's
Nothing. Oh, there's a R2 from Droids. Let's see what we got here. Nothing new or exciting for wrestling or Star Wars. There's a Trappy Jaw.
a couple.
Yeah. So, Andra, He-Man, Jeffrey,
Yeah, definitely.
Andra, yeah.
She's supposed to be a
And some Lightyear stuff. And some Jurassic Park stuff. Nothing too exciting. Meh. Whoa.
If I hadn't found that 2-pack.
This guy just looks like he wants to complain about everything. Like the service here is terrible.
I have some complaints, sir. I would like to express my complaints.
Oh man,
Yeah,
it's chock full, but chock full of stuff we don't really need or are looking for.
Like, the brain.
Yeah, all solid stuff, but
I wonder if there's any. Probably not. I'm afraid it's so slam packed.
all right. Well, no luck at the first two stores. We're on to our second Target, but our third store. So hopefully, maybe, who knows? All right, we're walking up to the little Disney section. We've got Obi-Wan, Princess Leia's. I think they are. R2, 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 R2. Yes, all R2-D2s. Wrecker or Sing. Vintage collection that we've seen tons of. Oh, Lando.
Hey,
So much.
Hey.
what are the chances?
Hey. Black Panther. He's not from Star Wars. But, yeah, alright, well. Nothing in this section for me. Let's see. No, I don't think there's anything. Skelly, He-Man. No. Some AEW stuff, older stuff. Meh. Meh. Meh.
Yeah.
Resounding meh.
Yeah. Anything new in Transformers? Doesn't look like
I haven't
it.
seen him in a while.
Yeah.
Laser.
No.
optics style.
There's that Jada Toys transforming.
He looks like a
Transforming.
refrigerator.
Jesus. Oh my God.
What
Looks
have you
like
done to my boy?
I don't know. I think he overdosed on the Energon. Woof. Let's see, scooting down, nothing too crazy in McFarland, DC. Nothing too crazy. No new Thor stuff. Some leftover Multiverse of Madness and Eternal stuff. What's that?
This is if Marlon Brando played
Really, it's a
You come to me and ask for anything, John, on the day of my daughter's wedding.
We're going to play that Kitten.
And we're back here at the Ghastly office. Hello, everybody. How are you? I am so sorry that it has taken me a couple of weeks to get another hunt video out. A couple of things happened. A couple weeks ago, we adopted a kitten. Here she is. Internet, meet Penny Lane Ghastly. So she is adorable. She has been taking up a lot of our time. So that she is the reason why we haven't, or why I haven't put out a hunt video in a couple of weeks. But the second reason is because I had totally planned. You're gonna hear the kitten playing in the background. It's just what they do. We're all fine. We're all good. How are you? I had fully planned the week after to put out a hunt video because I went to the bi-monthly toy swap here in North Georgia. But 2 days before, I came down with a very awful sinus infection that took me out for a couple of days, running a fever. It was the whole nine. But by the day of the toy swap, even though I was feeling so much better, I came down with a bad bout of laryngitis and I just couldn't talk. So instead of trying to make a video and straining my voice, or trying to make a video and just dropping music on top of it, I thought, I'm just not going to make a video. I'm going to hang out with my friends, I'm going to have a good time, and just not worry about recording anything. But I did pick some stuff up from the toy show that I will show you. So we did a little bit of an impromptu toy hunt in this video, and we also did that Power Rangers convention. So once again, shout out to my buddy Richard. He ended up getting some free passes, which is why we went. We thought, hey, the dealer room might be fun. let's try something different instead of just going to the regular stores that we normally go to. You know what? It was a fun convention. I myself am not the biggest Power Rangers fan, but if you were a Power Rangers fan, there were tons of actors from the multiple series there. So a lot of people were having a great time. There was some great art. Unfortunately, I didn't pick up anything for myself at the convention, but I did pick something up for Mrs. Ghastly. Chelsea Ghastly is a big Squishmallow fan, so I picked up a Mickey Mouse Pride Squishmallow for her. And this is what it looks like. So Chelsea Ghastly was the only person to make out like a bandit from the convention. I didn't get anything, and Richard didn't get anything. Also during the day, we met up with Big Dub. If you haven't seen Big Dub's channel, I'm gonna link it down below. Definitely go check it out. Dub is such a super nice dude. He does a bunch of fun videos around Atlanta. He does motivational videos, he does toy collecting videos, he does just like hanging out with friend videos. I have no idea how he fits it all into a schedule, so more power to him. But we met up with Big Dub. Unfortunately, I didn't get him on camera as Richard and I were heading off to lunch, and we did try to plan to meet back up, and it just couldn't happen. So Dub, if you're watching, I'm so sorry that I missed you on the second half of the day. But let's try to hang out soon, man. But then after we left the convention, we met up with our buddy Rob, and we did go on what is like more of a traditional toy hunt. We did hit up a couple of the stores in our area, and I've got some stuff to show you. So a couple of weeks ago, Rob actually hooked me up with a figure I was looking for. There was a Star Wars Black Series figure that I slept on, and it's kind of hard to find. Rob just so happened to have one, and he helped me out. He hooked a brother up. So Rob, if you're watching, I really appreciate it. Rob hooked me up with the Star Wars Black Series Cal Kestis, and this is the original release. This is from the video game The Jedi Fallen Order, which was a fantastic video game. I loved it. They just announced a sequel, Jedi Survivor, that I'm really looking forward to. But this was the version that I was specifically looking for. They have since reissued it with a different color deco and in a deluxe package with a bunch of different accessories. But this was the main one I was looking for, and when I was looking for it, Rob sent me a message and said that he had one, and he hooked me up. So Rob, thanks man, much appreciated. Another figure that Rob actually picked up for me, I had been looking for this figure for a couple of weeks. Still couldn't find it anywhere, and I almost just gave up on it, but Rob sent me a message and said, hey, I've got one in my hand, do you want it? I told him yes, and he picked me up a Honky Tonk Man from the WWE Superstars line. This is kind of like the unofficial continuation of the Masters of the Universe line, just not all He-Man'd up. They're just the regular wrestlers with the He-Man articulation, and I thought it would be hilarious to get a Honky Tonk Man and put him on Panther. So that's what I'm going to do with this guy. He's going to get opened up, and he's just going to sit with his guitar on Panther. So, hey, it's my toy. I get to do what I want with it. Now, for a couple of things that I picked up at that toy swap. Again, didn't film, laryngitis, my voice was strained, but I did find some pretty cool pickups. The first thing is my buddy Tyler, who you've seen in the videos before. He had an extra one of these bad boys that he sold me. The Ahsoka Trooper, my favorite clone trooper of all time. So I'm trying to army build as many of these as possible. I think this is my 6th one. So I'm super excited to get another one of these. But I also picked up an older Black Series figure, one of the gaming greats, of the Jango Fett from the PlayStation 2 Bounty Hunter game that eventually got remastered and put up on the PlayStation Network. But what are you talking about? Okay, but I was able to pick up this Jango Fett from him, so now I have Jango, Boba, and Din Djarin. So I am not lacking in the Mandalorian department. At the toy swap, there was this guy that had a double-sized booth, and it was just Star Wars Vintage Collection and Star Wars Black Series as far as the eye can see, stuff that's harder to find, and the guy who was running the booth was very nice. and had very good prices on everything. And I jumped at some of these. So one of the things I picked up from this gentleman was the Camino clone trooper. I actually don't have one of these in the collection just yet. Yeah, Penny, you want to be on camera again? I don't have one of these, or I didn't have one of these until this one. But I'm excited to get this one in the collection, to put him on the clone trooper shelf. I am slowly building my grand army of the Republic. Don't show the internet your butt, please. Thank you. Or thanks for knocking everything over. Cats. The last Star Wars Black Series figure I got is something that, again, I slept on it and I shouldn't have, and I regretted it ever since. But back whenever they were doing the 40th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back, they released this Black Series Wampa, and I missed out on it. And you can't really tell. Hey, can I excuse you? You're adorable, but I need you to be over here for a minute. You can't really, it's not really showing up very well because of the holographic packaging, but the Wampa figure is pretty cool. And this was one of the few 40th anniversaries that I missed out on. But again, the gentleman at the booth had it for a fantastic price, and I couldn't say no. So I blew my budget. I went with a $100 budget, which isn't much, but I normally spend about $100 at those shows. I ended up getting this guy for a deal, and I am super, super excited for it. And the last thing I picked up at the show, but not the last thing I have for the whole video, the last thing I picked up for the show is this Marvel Legends Colossus figure. He is one of the few that I needed to complete my 1990s X-Men run, and can you please, just for a minute? I needed him to finish this this X-Men run that I'm doing, and I've got him posed in the nice Evil Uno Dark Order pose right here. But yeah, so I got a really good deal. My buddy Jeff was selling him. I picked him up from him, so he is going right on the X-Men shelf, and I think I'm only like 2 or 3 figures away from completing my ideal 90s X-Men run. But of course, they're the expensive ones, so it is what it is. But I'm going to keep hunting until I find that deal, that good deal per figure that I really want. But I'm really happy that I picked up the Colossus. And the last thing that I picked up that I want to show you is a very specific toy line. Richard told me about this toy studio called X-Ray Studios, and they do a line called Combatants Fight for Glory, and they're all based off and heavily inspired by Roman gladiators. And I don't know if you all know, but in my personal and professional life, I'm a historian and a history educator. And I never thought that an action figure line of historic, or a historically inspired action figure line would be something that would be feasible. I just didn't think there would be enough interest. But X-Ray Studios took a lot of Roman gladiators and Roman guards and centurions and, centurions and like Praetorian guards, and made them into action figures. And I picked one of them up. This is a Roman general. His name is Gaius Pontitius Stolo. And look at this fantastic Praetorian Guard armor. He has the she-wolf, the symbol of Rome, right on the chest of this armor. He's got a couple of different heads. He's got the masthead, and you can put the removable helmet on and off. He's got a cloth goods cape. This is very much in line with Mythic Legions. This figure is fantastic. The joints are great, and the figure just looks so fantastic on the shelf. I've actually opened him up. He's got collector's packaging, so you can put him back in the box if you don't have a place to set him up. But I took some photographs and I posted them on my Instagram, so shout out, go check out my Instagram at Jordan Ghastly, and you can see some of the photos of this guy that I took. This is a fantastic figure, and this was my first one from the line. It is definitely not going to be the last one that I pick up. I'm eyeballing a few of them, so X-Ray Studios, if you're watching, this is fantastic. Please keep up the amazing work, and I will give you a lot of my paycheck. But that's it for the haul for this video. I know it wasn't a long video as far as the hunt portion goes, but Joe Fest is coming up next weekend, and I will be taking the camera. I will be taking some buddies, and we are going to make a day of it. It is in Augusta, Georgia. That is about 2.5 to 3 hours away from here. It is going to be a fun road trip. Richard's going to come along, and maybe a couple other friends are going to come along too. You just have to tune in and find out. So, until then, thank you so much for watching this video. It really does mean the world to me. You could have used your time to watch any other video on YouTube, but you chose to use your time to watch this one, and I really appreciate that. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and please, if you're so inclined, share this video with your friends. I'm really trying to break out a little bit more. I've gained so many new subscribers over the last month, and I am so grateful for everybody who has hit that subscribe button. I'm at about 536, 537. I'm trying to double that. We're trying to bring this bad boy channel all the way up to 1,000. So please, please, please share with your buddies. Please subscribe and see if we can hit 1K before the end of the year. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. We'll see you in the next video. We'll see you real soon. Meow meow.